Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for May 6, 2019. Today we're looking at the GBPUSD Great British Pound versus the US dollar for today's trade analysis. We'll start here on the daily time frame as always, looking at the longer term viewpoint first. You can see the downtrend, the black trend line here on the right hand side of the chart. It was quite a long downtrend as over a several month period. It took a turn back from the 1.3380 level at the top all the way down into the 1.2890 or so, 2880 level. Down here at the bottom of the trend in the past week or so, we've seen a pullback turnaround as the market bounced off of 1.2890, got back above the two moving averages here. I'll mention that in a moment. And now on Friday, we saw a significant push higher, pushing above 31.35, the blue zone, and now pulling back a bit, right back down underneath that blue zone. If you go back in time just a little bit, back to where this black box is, we know that historically and factually, statistically, 1.3105, 1.3135, the blue zone, top of the black box, has been resistance. So we see that somewhat in the past couple of days as the market challenged above it on Friday with that significantly bullish move there. And now we're right back underneath it. So we're still seeing this blue zone as a potential resistance. As long as it's underneath that blue zone, the potential is we find resistance underneath 131 and head back down to the purple shaded area. Purple zone is 1.30, 55, 30. And again, that's what happened inside of here. Resistance blue zone, support at the purple zone. So again, as long as it's under the blue zone, there's this expectation that it might continue to pressure back down towards the purple shaded area. So even if we were going to be buyers, let's say we wanted to go long, we see that big blue candle on Friday and say, well, maybe the buyers are trying to take back control and we want to buy it. The best place to buy it probably isn't under the blue zone. So if we're going to go long and buy pound dollars, then we would expect to do it down here closer to the purple shaded area, 1.30, 55, 30, as a support, like you would have done back here during this period. So again, long or buyers are looking at the purple zone as an area of potential support for buying. Low risk, high reward. Right now, if you were going to buy it right now, where's your risk? Do you put it under just underneath today's low? Well, you're underneath resistance. I would say your risk is back under the purple zone. Stop loss would be underneath 30.30 if you were going to buy it. So your risk is pretty high for buying. And your reward is being capped right now by the blue zone. So again, if you're going to buy it, purple zone makes more sense. Or the other reason you would buy is that it breaks above and stays above 1.3135. That would be the next reason to buy, is it stays above there. It hasn't done that yet either. So going long right now is just kind of a pause. You're waiting for a dip to support or break above resistance. I have a couple examples I'll provide during the trade room later on today, where some other reasons when the market previously bought at the purple zone or a break of the blue zone. Now, if you're not buying, maybe there's an opportunity in the intraday to sell underneath the blue zone. That might be something interesting because your risk, again, now is lower and your potential profit is larger if you're targeting back to the purple zone or lower. So selling makes a little bit more sense today, at least at the current moment, than it does for buying risk reward wise alone. 1.310535 is now going to be your resistance. We'll talk about setups for that during the trade room later on today. I do want to mention the two moving averages. They did cross to go back up as the market pushed through the downtrend line. 100 period is the green line, 200 period is the blue line. The specific periods aren't that vitally important to me. It's just the fact that the faster moving average is crossing above the slower moving average, meaning that momentum sentiment may be changing to go back up. Last time we saw the cross back up, it was a significant rally and uptrend. We'll talk about that again in the trade room later on today. So buyers on the pause today. Sellers watching for the market to hold under the blue zone. One last thing, 4-hour time frame as we get down here. Take a look. Friday, well above the blue zone, false breakout, and now we're right back now challenging back under the blue zone today. Again, I just don't think buying right now makes a whole lot of sense yet, unless, again, it's back at the purple zone or above the blue zone. If anything, sellers are more interested in this currency pair today for the pound dollar.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.